you telling me if I Google Australian Viper right now, I won't find some beast that lives in your steppes?
We will find out. Australian Viper. Sure, Australia's top most dangerous snakes. That's the first thing that comes up. We got some deadly snakes, but I don't know how deadly this Viper is going to be. As a position 5, Fear was speaking about it on the panel that you're wanting to lane the Wind Ranger into the Viper because of the wind run, but how do you really... I'm intrigued on how you feel like this lane's going to shape up, because Beastmaster versus PA is pretty solid for the PA. You've got great way to deal with the boards, but something I was mentioning in the draft is Zai, he's played the Beastmaster, I think 2 games in their series versus Goon Squad, and both those games he was going for the Axes build. Pretty conquer favor, maybe like 60-40.
It's fair, yeah. You get that bracer, suddenly you just become too tanky, you plead for half of his HP. Can be a problematic lane for the Ember. Also can be... there's some kill potential for Ember if Kunkka isn't too careful.
See right now, the battle going on, Toronto, Tokyo. An early 1-1-1 build, so... Very, very interesting, actually.
It really nice the way he did it to try and deal with the Flame Guard. Use that torrent. It's not enough, right? Is it? Yeah. Well... okay, he used it anyway. He's getting that bottle. Might as well use the mana.
Top lane, last lane at the moment, Collapse. He got lucky enough with the mana burn creep. You love to see that. What a neutral creep to be able to get for the Doom.
And it got nerfed too.
There's no way they go back in. He's got the mana burn back up. A cookie on Mirror. They'll need a right click with the help of the creeps and they'll get it. Oh, Collapse. That was beautiful with the Iron Branch drop.
On the bottom lane, Pasha getting really low.
Should be able to secure the kill. He's going to try and get one last Axes out so Immersion can beat back onto Miposhka, but Yatoro, he wants to jump as well. Under tower, respecting the extra damage that can come out early. 2 points in the dagger, and Yatoro finds the double. And really got to be relying on the Conquer though, as Munkushi, nice telekinesis, going to get the Terrorblade back to the safety of the tower. But it's all on Conquer really to be the tower defender. Like Viper, what are you really going to be able to do? They're going to try and dive TB. Evermore hold them back with a Fable. Yatoro? By Pasha they are. Yatoro jumps in. It's going to take a lot of damage so the Axes are stacking up, but it's another kill secured from TSpirit, and probably going to try and shove the lane into the Beastmaster. Will lose some golden experience.
It's a ring as well. Like Yatoro can go to the side shop right now, which she will do shortly. No rush. Like this.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they're smoking in a triangle.
Ushi. They're going to see him with the ward placement. They want to wrap all the way around and go for Pasha instead. They're going to drop the kisses to secure the kill. Nice play from Immersion. Instantly cancels that, but the damage has been dealt. Simultaneously, we do see Miposhka go down though. So was a solo kill picked up from Depressed Kid.
Was that play planted after they went on Beastmaster? It was, right? The observer ward in the triangle?
They placed it when they got to the low ground.
Mid lane, YATOROGOD.
Dyer's bottom tower.
Can he find an angle to jump away from Depressed? Kid's gonna dive onto the tier 2 tower, and why not? There's no stuns to be able to penalize this greedy and aggressive play. And
queued up on Terrorblade. Not the biggest fan, I need to say, by the way, straight up.
They're baiting Yatoro. Look at them on the high ground. Collapse is going to jump, but a beautiful timing on the telekinesis. It's going to give Enemy an opportunity to be able to remnant back to safety. Now Pasha's in. Raw controlling the Phantom Assassin through the beak. They want to brawl. They're in fighting shape. They've got the items to take the engagement. They'll blow up Pasha, but PARI PARNI, they still want to take this team fight. They've got the ward on the high ground, posturing to the right. Considering about bringing down Collapse, he's still got the Doom, so they've got to be cautious. The execution has to be perfect. Collapse. A BKB retreating to the north. They're hunting, they're chasing. Can they catch up though on Dyer? Looks like that's not going to be the case.
The Aegis carrier, right? Like, he uses that meta, you kill him, he's not as useful afterwards.
Press Kid has got the Lincolns being delivered. They're too late with the smoke. Guidance being picked up. Trying to take the fight. Look at the Hawkfish with the jump in once again. They break the link into the perfect timing. Doom is out. Amber's going to have no involvement in this team fight. TSpirit, can they continue to take the engagement? They don't have meta to turn it back around on PARI PARNI. They're going to get out. He can't take this skirmish, and you see that's going to be the case. Toronto Tokyo secures the double. He's even hunting for heaven. They're going to go and they're going to do just that. Partial enters the fight with the Raw, so they're going to try and put more emphasis onto Miposhka's Viper. It's a 7th death this game for the position 5 Viper.
Yeah, there's some hate there.
That's one way to put it. Sure.
Top tower is under attack.
Can they get this kill on Toronto Tokyo? Axis was enough to keep him safe, but the T2 tower has gone down. They might try and lead this into top as well.
Steal stolen. There's a ghost ship on Rubik. Like really nicely done, killing off that Doom. Do you think the tip made him?
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yatoro. Yatoro. Oh, never mind. No roar.
All right, we got second Roche. We got a ball game. It feels like it's now. You're gonna have the age. So yeah, the ages advantage, ag shard advantage. Just any value.
Any value, it would be worth, you know, just triggering your teammates that don't have a shard.
I want to take the fight on Spirit. Trying to protect their T2 tower. The last remaining got the threat of the double Doom with refresher back up.
Top tower is under attack.
Which is a bit more trickier now, right? The only target that you realistically need to protect is the Ember Spirit. As there is that Lincoln's and Aegis on Terrorblade, so...
That thought, the press kid. He's got the Arcane and the Arsenal collapse. I just have the BKB TP out. He's going to try and pop the Lincolns in turn. He's got the second round of the ultimate if required, but it won't be plenty of damage with the Mortimer Kisses. The press kid is going to be killed off, and they're going to get immersion as well. Scatterblast just shy. Meanwhile, mid lane though, Yatoro, he's gonna get clicked on. Kushi, he can now turn towards the Conquer. Raw from Pasha holds Toronto Tokyo in place. Oh.
Do you even want to buy back? That's a TB with Silver Edge right there, knocking on your door. Aegis still in his hands for 10 more seconds.
They have it, Doom. They can definitely buy back and kill him. They have to respect his Aegis. I'm just gonna jump. No, he gets a Doom. You still got the Aegis. You still got the second life.
Now kill him.
Okay, now you can kill him. Perfectly done. Collapse waits along with Spirit. They let the timer tick out, and they don't even need the buyback from the Phantom Assassin.
And there's just such a pleasure to watch.
Hold that thought, mid lane, Pasha. They're gonna try and call him up, but oh, no immersion. Click from the torrent, so he's unable to get the chain control to stop, but it will not matter. Monkushi is just ripping apart the Conquer, but all the run buff. Toronto Tokyo slows down for the Gale Force. They're gonna jump in now, collapsing. Yatoro finds the win range, but they gotta be cautious. You gotta respect the press kid. A remnant to the backline, deals with the Ember. He's got more remnant to play with. They want to continue the fight. Over towards collapse they go, but he's got the threat of the refresher.
Back on the
Mira stuck in the river. Kushi's going to try and close the distance, but they won't be able to do so successfully. Meanwhile, Immersion's in trouble as well, but it goes Scepter to reposition. A buyback as well out of Toronto Tokyo. Oro, the edge of this fight, trying to find an opening, trying to find a straggler, but not running to anyone on Dire. Gun that's scouting out the press kit for the moment. They want to use this ward. Oh, perfect spot to take a fight. They still don't know what's there. No.
Clear sailing now.
The thing is, PARI, they need to commit to this. They never got vision in the pit with the Hawks.
They gotta go. It's gonna be up to the Ember to start. She's falling low. It's a really early use of the Torrent Storm on Toronto Tokyo. TSpirit, and they're going to commit for Mosh. It looks like that's going to call collapse in the back. Oh, what a man to dodge! Kushi dodges the ward storm. They're going to try and target down collapse. He doesn't get the Doom off, and now terribly. Can turn to deal with Toronto Tokyo. The boat's going to fly along with the chain control. Terribly's in trouble. Sun's on cooldown. They're going to blow him up. TV will try and buy back. It's all on Ember Spirit now. The damage to press kid. Can he do it himself? The stolen Mortimer Kisses. Ember's going to remnant up on the high gun. It's PARI PARNI. You get the Aegis onto press kid as well, but You do commit the buyback on the Terrorblade. That is a big commitment there for that fight.
That has been picked up by the press kit is this Hex. Now, if you can use the Hex on the Doom, follow it up with a Roar or anything, if you can kill off Collapse, that could be game.
Look at this ward on the back line. Radiant, they're going to retreat into this area. This is so much vision for PARI PARNI. They're going to pounce. Depress Kid. Onto the snap fight that goes. They're going to try and blow up Mirror to start the fight, but to the northern side. Oh no, the door. He's going to try and chuck it out, but doesn't get the connection once again. Collapse. He's going to miss on the ultimate. And it's all PARI PARNI for this team fight. They're going to push TSpirit further back into their own territory. A BKB to protect him for the moment without the buyback on Collapse. How do you take this next fight?
They really need some TSpirit magic right now. Summon the Magnus, skewer them into the fountain somehow. Nothing else will help.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
His name is YATOROGOD.
Radiant's bottom.
You see this Ember? He's literally just meat shield here. Put up that Ember in front. He has a minute left on his Aegis. And kill the Raxes with the TV.
They're gonna jump, Pasha's in. Raw, trying to target down, but a defensive use of the water park. Holds back the damage coming through for the Terrorblade. Meanwhile, they're gonna lose immersion as well. Yatoro solo kills the Wind Ranger. And now with the Mortimer Kisses laying down the damage to Terrorblade. He needs a Sander target. He needs to be able to find the help. Like he runs back, he's going blue. Oh no! TP runs back into the stun, and now this is all TSpirit. They can turn this fight back into their advantage. PARI PARNI.
Get him before he uses that Sunder. And that's all without the Doom, by the way. I was arguing that the Doom is the most important tier on their side, but it seems like that's not the case when you're defending high ground. TSpirit are way too good at that. Oh man.
Can they rat? They've got creeps inside T4 Tower. Both sides have glyphs.
Middle barracks.
These monsters pushing it in, so they're not going to have creep surely on TSpirit.
Dyer's middle tower has fallen.
He has a Doom there, so I don't think that he can rat.
Radiant's middle tower
He's
is
moving
under
back.
attack.
Yeah.
Dyer's middle barracks are under attack.
54 minutes in.
If I didn't see who I'm playing against, probably Parni's position is better. Like I'd like to be in their shoes. But when you see that you're playing against TSpirit, yeah, like you don't want to be as anything against them pushing this high ground. It's just hard.
Awesome. They see TSpirit coming out the base. Ocean's gonna run to Toronto, Tokyo, but once again the Lotus Sword protecting them against the Roar.
Yatoro.
Kushi's in though. Metamorphosis pop trying to bring down Yatoro. A great Phantom Strike to be able to get to the safety of the high ground. Toronto, Tokyo is threatening it going in, but they get the Doom over onto Depress Kid. The Ember's gone. He's gonna buy back a potential to be able to rejoin if required, but PARI PARNI, they gotta get out. The retreat. The horns have been signaled and they're fine.
Like, I'm just scratching my head. How the hell are you this good? You're baiting a fight on one side. I believe the point was to bait the meta.
Collapse.
They will go on.
They're
Sure now.
also in the river. They're on to Heaven. A Ghost Sifter's going to try and protect him. And forcing the higher gun, and Heaven's okay. They don't see Yatoro for the moment. Roman's running into Pasha and Kushi. Charging to the river, but you see the lack of control. Yatoro is just kiting for the Terrorblade at the moment. And they're actually threatening about going back in as Yatoro rips apart the Rubik. Back to the higher gun. They'll go. The Wind Range is gone. And dieback on immersion. And they are crumbling on Dire.
And every single kill, that would be obviously nice for the PA.
Smoke up on Spirit. Dire not back inside their base. Oh, Munkushi! He's going to jump in the middle, want to take the engagement, but Collapse, he's ready for the fight. Doom is out for the Terrorblade. How much damage can he really do? Without the meta now for the buyback, he's not going to have enough damage to hold this, I don't think.
Going in. That was just the act, right? Okay. Yeah.
Conker. He's always got the threat of being able to pop the aim on disc as well. Toronto, Tokyo. Ready for the assemble. 4-on-5. It's going to be a crazy hold from PARI PARNI. Toronto, Tokyo's fallen pretty low to start, but the T4 towers, the throne exposed. Ember's going in. The Press Kid's going to try and run into Toronto, Tokyo. They're going to be cautious He's about to doom. Dodges the wall, stomp for the cheese, and the heal is going to be enough to keep Toronto Tokyo alive, so the Conker's okay. All eyes on Makushi. They need the Terrorblade to put a siege down the targets. He's in the middle of the fight, but he hasn't locked onto anyone. And BKB for North. Now they're onto the Ember. The Pistol Blade controlling the press kid. He's able to reposition. Almost close to the throne, but Makushi's going low. Phantom Assassin is on top of the Terrorblade. No buyback, and that's it. Without the TV for the damage, this is going to be a crazy hold from PARI PARNI, and I don't think they're able to do it. It's TSpirit. Finally, the press kit is going to be a miracle for them to hold this one, but it will not be the case as TSpirit, 60 minutes in, they get 4, soon to be a wipe to close out this second game and end the series.
Wait, go grab some tier 5 items, I need to see them.
Oh my, what a game 2! PARI PARNI, so unfortunate. They had the opportunity to be able to siege the higher ground multiple times. We saw the attempt for them, but